Good day, my friends. How are you all doing? Get our audio levels up here. There we go. How's everyone doing? Or in Australia, as they say, how are you going? Mr. Tojo and Stereo Heavens and Melanie and Kirsty and Daniels. Who else? Almost repeated the same names. Ebony is here. Sarah is here. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. Son of the Lamb, otherwise known as Punk. He's feeling lucky, aren't you, Punk? Let's see. Pam TJ is here too. And probably some other people. Sierra Nicole. Understand completely how you feel. She was 39 when she passed. Milford Minty Jones is here. Reese Scott and Steph Anv. That's a strange one. Vanessa Marie is here too. Kakaider is here. Who am I missing? Kayla Langley. I think I got pretty much everybody. Uzziah, you're here too. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I tried to get everybody. Did my best. Hello to all of you. Jag and Jesus loves all of you. Vessel of Peace. Mike the Cool Person. I like that. Father Creamer. Okay, are you someone that I know? Because that was quite an introduction. No, you don't look familiar. Mike the Cool Person. Who exactly are you? Don't know. Call me Father Creamer. Okay. Pretty Marie is here. Tetro Joe 2O. Bossman Creamer. That's Peace Train. That's Dade. City by the Bay in McCarran. Wow. The chat is building up fast. So everybody's here to hear what's Mr. Buzz talking about with that title. Wow. Me and Ebony got a bit of a demon account to tell you. We keep the person totally anonymous. Although I'm actually going to ask the person involved if we can film the next deliverance session with them because the job isn't done. But wow. Wow. You know, I honestly think I could eliminate atheism in the world by showing people what we saw tonight. Hello, Diane Roberts. That's my aunt is here. If you see Diane Roberts, there she is. Yes. That's my aunt. I'm telling you, we could eliminate atheism in the world if people saw what we saw tonight. So I was doing my regular deliverance routine with this guy. And we got to the part where that powerful deliverance prayer that I give to everybody, right? So I give that to him. We talked about repenting of sins and getting the bitterness out of his heart, and we did all the regular stuff. Then I gave him that prayer, and he started praying that. Well, about 30 seconds in, it triggered the demons in a big way, and he started thrashing around and making these ungodly sounds. The sounds were unbelievable. It was like belching, burping, but not quite the same. I can't even describe it. I can't describe the sound. So he kept on going, and it got more and more intense. Okay. No, Mike, the cool person, he was not on drugs. Okay. So please, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna be asked to leave. I don't know who you are, and my name's not Father Creamer. So perhaps you get one chance. Next comment like that, you're gone. So just to let you know, I don't tolerate very much here. Okay. So if you think you're going to come in here and act cute, you're not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So he kept on going with the prayer. And the next thing, he really started thrashing around. But what really got me was the light above him. There was a fluorescent light on the ceiling above him. And as he would make these sounds, that's how fast you get booted. See how quick I do it? I can just smell there's a problem there. He's gone. Not coming back. Not coming back. Who are you? Do you need to be booted too? Looks like you do. Yep, you do. Goodbye, you're gone too. You guys don't last long, do you? Two buddies. Two buddies come to work together. Too bad you're not going to get to. Don't know who you are. You're okay, probably. Never mind, Mitchell. It's my call here. I know what's going on with those two, so don't worry about it. Gone. Here's another one. Here's another one. They brought a whole they brought a whole team. I think we got all of them for now. We'll see. They brought a whole team. I'm actually honored and flattered. They brought so many people to give me a problem. Do we got them all for now? I think we might have them all. We'll see. Oh no, they were here to attack me. I knew as soon as he started with his father Creamer. I knew it, and then I looked at his picture. There's a certain picture they use when they're doing that. A certain type of picture. Hmm. All right, we should be okay for now. Well, there's another one. There's another one. Yep, there's one. All right. So, oh no, they get several accounts. They're gonna keep coming back over and over. They're gonna keep coming back. What's their problem? They're from the Dark Kingdom, Dapper. You got to be kidding me. They're Dark Kingdom members. They are after me. They're always after me. I'm not surprised after what we just saw. So I will get to the story. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. There's another one. There's another one. There's several. Oh yeah, I know that. I know, guys. Don't worry. I know. I know. Like I say, I'm honored and privileged. I feel, I'm really flattered. They sent so many. They sent so many. There's another one. They got a whole bunch from here. Oh, they probably got a half dozen accounts each. They're just gonna keep coming back. They could be actually bots. It's possible. There's another one. Oh yeah, they could be bots. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. So how many mods we got here? We got Kirsty, Ebony, and I think Dade was here too. We got three is. So I'm just gonna keep telling my story, guys. I need you guys to eliminate them as soon as you identify, and you should be able to identify them quick. Just get rid of them as fast as you can. Yep. Okay, so as this guy is spasming and making these ungodly sounds, the light above him, there's a fluorescent light above him, and it starts getting bright and dimming and bright and dimming in unison or in synchronicity with his sounds. So whatever the demon's doing is making the light get brighter and dimmer and brighter and dimmer. Ebony saw this too. This is not just me, you have to believe. There's two people who saw this, okay? The light was in sync with the sounds coming out of his body. So then I'm getting really freaked out. So at first, this is just me. I'm there alone with this guy. So I'm like, okay, we're going to probably need some backup here in a minute. But I didn't want to even leave the situation because there was too much going on. So I let him finish the prayer. He got through the prayer. And when he stopped the prayer, the demons stopped freaking out. They calmed down. So he's like, oh, and he's shaking it off. And he's like, I couldn't keep my focus during that one. He's like, I want to do it again. It's like, okay, you definitely got to do it again. No problem. Go for it. Just do it again and just grit your teeth and try to get through the whole thing. So he does it again, and they really manifested the second time. I'm like, okay, we need backup big time. So I go for Ebony and Brianna, our two assistants who pray in tongues. I emailed them, said emergency deliverance session. Need either one of you right now. Come to this deliverance session immediately. It wasn't even 5 minutes, and Ebony showed up. She come in and she saw what was going on, and she just went, "Oh boy!" Like it was already out of control by that time. This buddy was he was thrashing around, making all these sounds. Like it was just wild. And the light is still doing it with in unison or in sync with the demon sounds. The light is getting bright and dimming. It was a supernatural occurrence. It was just wild. Ebony prayed in tongues for a good, must have been 20, 25 minutes straight. And this guy just kept thrashing and growling, and I never saw anything like it. It was really wild. Yep, sure can. No brain blocks. Good thing you call yourself no brain. I gotta say, I was pretty freaked out. I think Ebony was too, but I think I was probably even more freaked out. Somebody want to get rid of that thing there that's in the chat, please? Somebody eliminate that? Or can you guys not see it or something? Maybe you guys can't see them. I'm not sure. But he was there a long time. nobody eliminated him. Make sure you you click on live chat up above. Click on live chat. That's pretty weird. Yeah, it's probably because you didn't have live chat chosen. So then, oh no, that's why I said I'm honored. I'm honored and I'm flattered that they sent all this after me. That's an honor. So here's the really wild thing. That went on for Ebony prayed over him for 20, 25 minutes. And I finally put my hand up and stopped her. I said, okay, I don't think he can take it anymore. Because he was just thrashing around. And I mean, he had spit all over his face because he was spitting stuff up. And it was all dripping down his cheeks. And it was a real mess. So I put my hand up to stop her. I'm like, okay, just stop. He can't take no more. So as soon as she stops, the demons stop manifesting and he shakes it off. And he sits there and he just looks at us. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? He goes, I'm good. I, I almost, me and Ebony just cracked up. We couldn't help it. He went, I'm good. No way. He gets spit coming down his face and everything still. It was unbelievable. He goes, I'm good. I can still see him saying it. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought Ebony was going to have a heart attack laughing. She laughed so hard she almost cried. And we don't mean to laugh at that situation, but it was him at the end of it. Oh. So, and then of course the light stopped doing what it was doing. Like there was no way anybody could mistake what was going on. You couldn't say this was him faking or nothing. We had the light to prove what was going on. The demons were affecting the light bulbs. They were big, like fluorescent tubes, and they would get so bright that all you'd see is this glow. You couldn't even barely see him all of a sudden. And then he would calm down, and the light would calm down. The light was getting brighter every time the demons manifested. Wow. Wow. Like it was just wild. Just completely wild. First time I saw that. That was a first for me. I've seen some pretty wild deliverance stuff. That was over the top freaky. That's all I can say. That was over the top freaky. So we couldn't get the demon out. We upset it for sure. No, we couldn't get it out. I put him through all that we could put him through. Like Ebony did near a half hour of that, and he was thrashing around the whole time. I figured he'd fall on his face when she stopped, but he seemed okay. But it's one of them ones that, like Jesus said, some of them only come out by prayer and fasting. So he's fasting right now. It could be a generational curse, but we don't think so because it's sexual immorality that brought it on. He knows what brought it on. Hmm. I do think it is. It's pretty much always the marine spirits that won't let go. So he's going to fast. We're going to go back in 2 days and do it again. And I'm going to ask him if I can film it because this could literally, if it goes like it did tonight, I can't imagine how even an atheist could watch that and still be an atheist. I mean, you couldn't deny what was going on. There's no way you can deny it. It's like, if that isn't a demon, tell me what that is then. That's some pretty freaky parlor trick. That was no parlor trick. That was a demon. There's no question in my mind. Leviathan spirit. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, the Lord would let me film it. Pretty sure, as long as the guy will let me film it. It's up to him. I can't film him against his will. Did I ever wish I was filming that tonight? Oh, that would have been some wild footage to have. That was something else. That was just the freakiest thing I've ever seen. Ebony is right there to back up everything I just told you. She witnessed the whole thing. This time you don't even have to believe one person. There's two. She saw it too. And how did the light get brighter and dimmer? I mean, no, no. You would have had to see it. There was no way this could be faked. What, and especially the sounds coming out of him and stuff. Impossible to fake what he went through. There's just no way. This was actually he's in the Virgin Islands. That's where this guy is. Oh, no, it was what we saw was 100% real. Ain't no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And poltergeist activity as well. Yep. Wild, man. It was something else. Mm-hmm. Poltergeist when lights are affected and all that stuff. Definitely major poltergeist activity. Yep. There you go. Ebony saw it too. We were both pretty shook up and freaked out after that was over. Wild. But I've seen some wild ones already. Like that's not the first wild one, but that was by far the wildest so far. Really. I always wondered what it actually meant. Wildest thing I've seen to date. That one that one was a 10 out of 10 on the freaky scale. Yes, Leviathan. Leviathan. The Bible speaks of Leviathan. And that's exactly what it was. It was the Leviathan spirit. Quite sure of it. Yep. No, he was well. He was actually in better spirits than I'd be after it, but he understood that what I was saying was right. He had to fast. He wants that thing out. Believe me, he wants it out. I don't think you'll see him go near pornography again. Pretty sure his pornography days are over. Somebody get rid of that thing there, the meme plug. Or can nobody see that? You guys must not be able to see them. Oh yeah, we're protected. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, that's a good point, Vessel of Peace. No, I'm not Catholic. Why would I use a crucifix? Oh, look at your name. Interesting. I'm the devil. You guys are pathetic. The devil even came. Well, I'm really flattered. The devil himself. They're something else, aren't they? Flow death. Yeah, you probably are too. What kind of creature are you? Yous all came for me tonight. I knew that too. I just knew you guys were coming tonight. Flow death. Yeah, we'll get rid of you too. A bunch of useless children who have nothing better to do. I'm so glad my life doesn't suck like that. The whole session was an hour and 20 minutes, I think, something like that. Hour and 20, something like that. Steven's looking for something. What's Steven looking for? Steven, I think you might have a bit more of a problem than needing a prayer. What something must have went wrong. You know what, guys? Leave Mercury there. Leave him there. Don't delete them anymore. Let them have their silly fun. So don't delete these guys. Let them come. Let them come. Let's be entertained by them. Heavenly Father, we pray for Steven Scuba. No, don't delete them anymore, Kirsty. Just leave them be. There he is, Mercury. Leave him there. He wants to call me Father Creamer. Let him stay. Let him stay. Let them show how pathetic they are. Attention all mods. Do not delete the pathetic ones. Leave the pathetic ones stay. I'm not entertaining them. They're entertaining me. I didn't say to entertain them. I said let them entertain us. Let the pathetic ones entertain us. Yes, just let them have their fun. They didn't get enough hugs when they were young. Okay, their mothers didn't love them. That's the problem. No, I want to acknowledge them. They put so much effort into coming here to try and destroy my live stream. I want them to know how honored I am. It's important to me that they know that. Divine Stream, are you another one of them? There's so many of yous. I'm so honored. No, you're not. You're actually okay. Well, I'm a great fan of you too, Mercury. You're an Anglo Church of England white boy, are you? Really? Well, that's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. So I appreciate all the effort that you guys are putting into it. I got to say, it's an honor to be harassed by so many of the pathetic ones. I appreciate all your efforts. I used to think I was just small time, but when I get that many of you coming, I must be hitting the big time. You call the boys off, don't call them off. Please don't. Please don't. I'm just getting to enjoy you guys being here. So don't disappoint me. They are. I think they love me. Yep. Been thinking of paganism. Well, I'm not much into paganism, but I know you are because you're one of the pathetic ones, and the pathetic ones, that's what they're into. Right? That's what they're into. So what is your goal here tonight? What are you hoping to accomplish? Because all you got is just like some text in chat. You can't really do much with that. And you do realize that I'm one of God's chosen and completely protected against you. So, well, if they only knew what they're doing is going to actually bring very, very bad things upon themselves, they don't understand that because they've been deceived. So they don't even know what the truth is. No, I can't turn it off because I'll miss everybody's comments. So you're not going to tell me what to do in my own chat. Okay. I'll do what I want here. I'm the boss, not you. Not you. But actually, you know who the real boss is? The real boss is the one I work for. That's the real boss. And do you understand what happens when someone comes against one of his employees? Do you know what he does? Maybe you're not educated in that, Mercury. I'm not sure. Somebody should have educated you before they let you loose, acting reckless like this, because, well, things don't usually go too well for those who attack the chosen. It's usually a pretty, pretty much a losing proposition. But obviously, you haven't learned that. You and your buddies. Oh, I know. There's a bunch of them. I know. I know. That's why I'm so honored. Yes, I do, Divine Stream. They're demon infested, pathetic ones, guys. Of course they mock Jesus. And they're very uneducated because, no, we don't actually, Mercury. This is all you got. You got chat with once every 50 seconds. That's what you got. You put all your effort into it, and that's all you're going to get out of it. I'm laughing. You think I'm mad? I told them not to even delete you guys. I told them to let you stay. So why are you calling me mad? You're completely wrong. Not mad at all. I'm quite honored. Quite honored. No, I'm not. I don't have to be. They don't understand that when someone comes against me, there's someone that protects me. And those who come against me suffer very, very terrible things generally. But they don't know. They don't see that. No, no, I won't be seeing you. Not mad at all, my friends. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Oh, it'll be worse than bed bugs. Don't worry. They're little psyops. They're obviously not trained by the CIA because they'd have better psyops than that. Well, I know what happened to the ones that came against an old friend of mine, chosen one. All three of them died. Actually, that's what happened to them. Not long after they did it too. They were dead within a few months. All three of them. Yeah, they try. You couldn't make me mad if you tried, pathetic ones. You couldn't make me mad if you tried. You're not going against me. You're going against the big guy. You're going against him because I work for him. And if you think he doesn't protect the ones who work for him, you are sadly mistaken. You're bringing something upon yourself that you just don't understand. And I'm to give you one warning about it. And if you don't listen, whatever happens to you is not my fault. Well, that's nice. I hope you enjoy what's going to happen. Hope you enjoy it a lot. It's the funniest thing, magicians, sorcerers, whatever you want to call them, the witchy ones, they know that magic is a boomerang, yet they still actively go at it with their silly sorcery, and it comes back and half rips their heads off, and they go out and do it again after they recover from it. They do it a second time, right? It's unbelievable. And then they also know that messing with chosen ones gets God's wrath. And what do? They mess with chosen ones over and over and keep getting God's wrath. They never learn. It's just makes you wonder. It makes you wonder how how much punishment does one want? You'd think you'd learn after a bit. But I mean, they served the one who rebelled, and look where that got them, right? I don't have to. My boss is going to. My boss will. I don't do the punishment. I just sit back and relax. He takes care of everything. Bye, Mercury. I'm going to miss you. I am disappointed that that's the best they got. I mean, that's not even a worthwhile psyop. See you in Valhalla. No, you won't see me there. As a matter of fact, you won't. I mean, they could put a little more effort into their technique. I am a bit disappointed there. If I was going, yeah, they were boring. They weren't much. They weren't much. They could have sent more talented people. They sent a lot of them, but just not very talented. Fourth grade material, if that. See, that's not my Aunt Diane right there. I don't think that's her. That's somebody made a fake account with her name. Yep, quite a bunch of pathetic ones. That's what happens, folks, when you don't get enough hugs from your mama. That's what happens. Hmm. Oh, maybe it is you. Okay. Don't know what you're getting all upset about, Diane. I got to deal with these people. These are real attacks, right? I got to deal with them. They can't be ignored. Well, they're just demon infested, pathetic ones. They can't help it. They can't help it. They're controlled by demons, which most people are. I hate to say. It's unfortunately the reality of it. New score, no thanks. Ugh. So, well, I mean, I told everything that happened. That's it. There's nothing more to tell. There's nothing more to tell. That's it. We had a very, very interesting deliverance session with major demonic activity like I never saw before. Poltergeist activity and everything. Just wild. And I hope in 2 nights when we go back, yes, the demons are active tonight, exactly. When we go back, I'm really hoping he's going to let me film because that would be some very, very valuable footage to have. I think you could literally almost eliminate atheism with what we saw tonight. I mean, I know some people are going to just make up excuses how it could happen and they're going to explain it away somehow, but you couldn't even fake that if you tried. Yes, Diane, go ahead. What happened today? You're going to have to wait 50 seconds before you can type. We had a deliverance session and demons manifested big time. Growling and burping and lights were getting bright and dimming and like poltergeist activity, everything. It was wild. Wild, wild. It was in a major way. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, he won't answer me anymore. He won't answer me. I don't know. He just decided against it, I guess. I don't know why. Because we actually got somewhere with him too, but he wouldn't finish the deal. I emailed him several times. He ignored me. Yeah. Yeah. Vivian, I've seen some wild things, but I've never seen anything like I saw tonight. It was by far the wildest one yet. It was something else. Yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. Yep, that's true. That is true. Got my frames for my glasses. Free plumber giving me a big discount. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The Lord looking after you. The Lord looking after you. You need some coffee. I didn't have my cafe mocha tonight. I decided to scrap that and hopefully get better sleep. Yep. Well, I mean, the deliverance we did tonight wasn't necessarily a happy note, but it was definitely interesting. It was, I'd almost say, life changing. That I can't even explain to you what that was like to see. Yeah, and like I started thinking about that afterwards. Ebony's 20 years old. If I was 20 years old and saw that, I don't know what that would have done. I mean, that would have. I'm over double her age. Like I've seen a lot of things, and that still freaked me out. But she's only 20. I don't know. If I was 20 years old and saw what we saw tonight, that would blow my brains out. Yes, he's doing a dry fast. The the devil is creating a demon army. Okay, that's what he's doing. No, the deliverance is not filmed. So the live stream will be cut a little short tonight because I have a bunch of things to do here. I have a whole bunch of new stuff from the dollar store. I got to wash it and put it away, and I got a bunch of house chores to do. Oh, yes, indeed. So thank you all for being here. I think we'll call it here. Yeah, it's a good thing, Diane, because this job I got is pretty interesting. This job is definitely pretty interesting. No, I haven't. So, you too, Jersey City Joe. I'll see everybody in the morning, or however many of you are going to be there. Have a great night, sleep well, and remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.